Hey guys, Gina here. I'm coming at you with another collections video. This time we're going to be talking about cookie jars and cookie cutters. And of course, all Halloween themed, which makes it even better. The first thing I found was at HomeGoods, and it's not necessarily vintage, even though that's my favorite, but it is vintage inspired. And I found two of them, and they're kind of similar. First one I'll show you is the little one. Look at how cute this guy is. It's black and white and orange, and he's got some cute little bats. Very simple, very sleek. I call this vintage chic. You can tell it's new, but it is cute, and the little lid comes off, and you can store some goodies in there. It doesn't have to be cookies. It could always be tea or knickknacks, extra money. But I got this at HomeGoods, and this is from the Terramoto ceramic company, and it's microwave and dishwasher safe, so that's good. And I got this for $7.99. I found a bigger one with some spiders on it. Check that out. Same design, but with some different little creatures on it. This one I paid $9.99, and I actually think there was another one. I can't remember what was on it, but I just thought these two were great. Or maybe I couldn't find the other one, but I think I saw someone had a picture, and I think there was another one. I don't know if it was a bigger one or a smaller one, but it had something else on the side here. Also from HomeGoods, I got this about 4 years ago, and I saw it sitting on their rack, and I was like, I can't believe they made this. It's a tombstone, crypt, mausoleum. It's something from the cemetery. But you guys, check this out. And RIP, it's got a skull and crossbones. This is my favorite cookie jar. This thing is awesome. And I put this in my cart so fast. Did you guys ever pick this one up? I know it was just a couple of years ago, so maybe someone else out there has this amazing piece of ceramic cookie jar. Oh, I still have the price tag, and I paid $16.99. Not a garage sale price, but it was totally worth it. Now we'll get into more vintage. This I picked up at a garage sale, and I didn't see it at first. I was digging through some boxes, and I had a couple of Halloween items, and the girl was like, oh, do you like Halloween? And I said, yeah, I do. And she says, I think I have some kind of like pumpkin, ceramic-y something. And at first I was thinking she was talking about those outdoor terracotta pumpkins. And she was like, do you want to see them? And I was like, oh, I don't know if I really want that. But then I was like, no, Gina, see it, just whatever, right? And so she brought out this one, and I was like, oh, that's a cookie jar. And she goes, yeah, I guess that's what it is. And I said, okay, how much do you want for it? You guys, she said $1. $1 for this. Now this one isn't marked on the bottom, and she said, well, hang on a second, I think I have another one. And so I was thinking, oh cool, 2 cookie jars. But then she brought out this guy. You guys, this guy is huge. And I said, how much do you want for this one? And she said $1. You guys, $1. Oh, it's beautiful, and it looks just like a real pumpkin. Now this one says someone's initials FLC 86. So I'm assuming someone made this or painted it. $2 for those beautiful babies, and those are up in my kitchen all year round. Luckily, my kitchen cabinets are lower, so there's a bit of space above before the ceiling hits, and so I'm able to tuck these things up there, and I can look at them all year round. This next jar I found at a Goodwill on their 50% off day. If you guys don't ever check out your Goodwill or your thrift store on a 50% off day, you guys are missing out, because it's a rush. You get there in the morning, they have a line formed, and then they open the door and everybody runs to whatever it is they're looking for, whether it's the shoes or the furniture or the records or whatever. And I always run to the home decor because nobody ever wants the Halloween stuff. But I almost passed this guy up. Look at how cute. It's like a candy or cookie jar. It's got the word eek on it. Now this is probably newer, but I can't believe I got this. And I probably got this for like $1.50 or something. It's probably like $3 or $4, so $1.50, $2. But it's from the company Holiday Home Space Saver Jar Skull, made in China. But it doesn't have a date on it, but I'm assuming this is from the 2000s just because of the way that it looks. But I couldn't believe I found this guy. He was so cute. Now you're gonna have to make some cookies to put in these cookie jars, and you're gonna need some cookie cutters. These first cookie cutters I found at a yard sale, and I cleaned them out of all of their Halloween stuff, and they were kind of making fun of me because they had all their stuff kind of piled in sections. So like I went through the books first and pulled out all the Halloween books, and then I went through the decor and I pulled out all of the Halloween decor, and then I went over the home stuff, and then I picked out all the kitchen stuff. So these are from a yard sale not too long ago, and I was so excited because they had some really cool Hallmark cookie cutters. So we got that cat. I don't know if this has a date. It just says Hallmark Cards Inc. So that beautiful orange cat. And then we have a cute black cat cookie cutter. Ooh! A ghost. And a pumpkin. And these are all from the Hallmark company. How cute are those? And those make really good pieces. If you do have some clear jars or something and you just want to put these in there for some color in your kitchen, those always look good. You don't always have to use them. Or these are really fun to use for Play-Doh for kids because you get the stamp pumpkin face in there, or cat, or whatever one you're using. These next cookie cutters are very special because these cookie cutters are actually ones that my grandma used, and whenever I would go over to her house, she was a home economics teacher, and she actually was my kindergarten teacher. And so she always had some kind of a project or a craft or some kind of cooking thing for me to do. And I love my grandma and I miss her so much. I wish she was still here with me, but I was so blessed to get some of her cookie cutter collection. Look at how awesome this witch is. I love these old metal cookie cutters. What are these from? Are these from the 50s or 60s? Do you guys know? It doesn't have a mark on it, but I just know that they're old, before the plastic came in. But there's a witch, and then she had a plastic pumpkin, and this says 1987 Wilton Company. Now Wilton makes those really cool metal ones with the like kind of spongy tops on them, so when you push it down, it doesn't hurt your hand. There's that pumpkin. And then this next one was a set, so it had a skull, a ghost, a pumpkin, a cat, a witch, and a bat, and it all came together. You can actually go on eBay or online and they'll sell these sets together, but I'll show you each one. And I'm not sure what company it's from, but they're just little plastic. And these are probably from the 80s too, but there's a skull. Here's a ghost. Here's a pumpkin. Here's another witch. Here's a cat. And last, a bat. And I made cookies with my grandma all the time, and we probably used those cookie cutters when I was growing up with her, and so it was such an honor to get those. I also have that same pumpkin that my grandma had, and this one I found at a yard sale, and it actually had a tag on it. And then this is another one from the Wilton Company in 1987, but this says 89 cents from Kate Creations. So 89 cents is how much this little cookie cutter was. Now, these last two things aren't cookie jars and they aren't cookie cutters, but they are containers and they do go in your kitchen. They are popcorn containers, woo! All right, who out there loves popcorn? I love popcorn so much. We have a popcorn maker and we love to make fresh popcorn all the time. But I found this at the Goodwill. They were selling it for 99 cents. And like I said, I went on 50% off day and they sold to me for 50 cents. And there was a bonus when the lady was marking it or selling it to me or whatever you want to call it. She heard something and she shook it, and sure enough, there was a little skeleton friend in there, a little bendable skeleton. So that was cool. I got a bonus prize in this. But this is from the Popcorn Factory. There's no date on it, but this is newer, obviously. There's a web address you can go to and order some popcorn from them, but maybe they come out with a seasonal holiday Halloween popcorn bucket every year. Also from the Popcorn Company is this one. Check this out. Look at that illustration. Isn't that great? Such a fun popcorn thing. This would be such a good gift to give somebody. They get a snack and a souvenir. But this I found at a yard sale and it was full of stuff inside. And I started like picking through what I wanted, what I didn't want. And then the lady was like, would you just take it all for $2? Would I take it all for $2? Yes, I would gladly take it off your hands for $2. So I got this and everything that was inside. And this thing is pretty large. It's like a small trash can. Hey, I could totally use this as a trash can if I wanted to. But I just thought it was so cool and I love the colors, and even though it's not vintage, it just has such a charming look to it. I also have a couple of cookie pans, cake pans that I've picked up from thrift stores and yard sales. I thought I'd quickly show those to you guys too if you were interested. So the first thing we have is this little pumpkin guy right here. And this is just something you can make little muffins, little cakes, you can make little soft cookies, whatever you wanted to. But 4 little jack-o'-lantern faces right there. We have some jack-o'-lantern singles. Now you could put a Rice Krispie treat in there, or a little personalized cake or cupcake. And this is from the Wilton Company. It doesn't have a date on it, but I'm sure it's a little bit newer. And the same, but we have a little bat. And a ghost. Haven't used these yet. I totally should. I just picked these up, gosh, I don't know, at the end of Halloween last year. And then this guy, he's a big pumpkin. He needs to be cleaned inside a little bit. What a happy little pumpkin. Here's a good looking thing. Now this was from 1998, the Wilton Company again. And this is a cookie sheet, or a cookie pan, I should say, where you can make one of those big cookies. And then check out this cute little guy. That looks so good right now. I don't know if you guys like cake frosting, but I do. This was also made in 1998, and he's a cute little scarecrow. And then looks like you could have gotten a witch or a little girl. Well, all this talk about cookies is making me hungry, and I think I'm gonna go make some right now. I hope you enjoyed this cookie cutter, cookie jar, popcorn container collection video. I do have a couple other collection videos up on my channel. We also have extreme haunt building, prop, and fun adventures with the family. You guys are more than welcome to check those out. If you guys aren't subscribed, I hope you guys click that subscribe button. Also ring that bell to be notified on the next collection video. And thanks so much for watching. Bye!